Nice seeing you again. This is Too Many Rips, and we are playing the Outer World. We don't need energy cells that bad that we're going to be stealing. We have 170. We are working on the second half of
You all
this
got
mission.
different Saltuna here on Monarch. Ain't that neat?
You come to Monarch and that's what you're excited about. You ought to get out more.
Yeah.
I'm getting that right now.
Saltuna is not worth getting excited about. I'm not 100% sure, but that just sounds like salted fish. So, yeah, if that's your excitement there, yeah, you kind of need a little bit better life, bud. Okay, so where are we going? We go to Stellar Bay South, Stellar Bay, Stellar Bay Ruins North. Okay, so we're going to the ruins. Anti-Cleo, better than nature. Serving the Halcyon colony. I'm pronouncing it right now. I was gonna call it Halicon, but that's not how you do it. Um, better than nature. Sure. Is it really better than nature? So yeah, this is episode 30, I believe. That is fancy. I'm definitely happy with how things are going with, how do I want to call it, the main three. The way I see it, Starlink, the Outer Worlds, and Borderlands 3 are all pretty much main games. I When it comes to Control, it's apparently I haven't finished it to this point. Um, it's apparently a shorter game. From what I've read, it's like the length of Doom. So, yeah, I see these as more main games that you can like play for like 50 plus episodes. And that's why I chose these as, games during the weekday. I know. Yeah, basically that's what I look at when I go for a game on the weekday. On the weekends, weekends are more eclectic. Baseball kind of to me is, I call it a tier 3 game. Tier 1 is games like the Outer Worlds here that you can do like 60, 70 plus episodes of, and that's why I bought it. Then you got your tier 2, your Controls, Doom when I was playing it, other games that I've played in the past like Wolfenstein and Detroit Become Human would also be there. They're shorter games. You can, finish them in a month or two worth of weekend episodes. Um, there are a few others that I want to get to. I'm kind of Once I finish off Control, I'm either gonna go back to Doom or play jazz punk or and between those three, do you want me to go back to Doom and finish that? Would you rather see something like jazz punk, which is more of a amusing silly game? Or would you rather, something else like that? Something short. Hat in Time is a little bit longer, right? It has, 45 hats, 40 hats, something like that. But it still, in my opinion, fits that. I've played most of that game, but not all of it, and I would be starting a new save. But yeah. After the new Star Wars game comes out, because obviously I do want to get to that, and you can tell when I'm recording this because it's before the Star Wars: The Fallen Order comes out. I think we have like a week and a half before that comes out at this point. I'm really tempted to get that game. And at that point, I will be replacing baseball with that. Because baseball, like I was saying before, baseball is a tier 3 game. It's in between games coming out that I want to play. I will play baseball and I will play hockey. Those are why I have those two Be a Pro and Road to the Show series. They're kind of, say in March, get to the end of a game and I have 2-3 weeks until Doom Eternal comes out. Or in April, I get to the end of a game and I have a week or two before Cyberpunk 2077 comes out. I will slot episodes of baseball in at that point, just so we're not partway through something, or I'm not starting something doing 4 to 6 episodes and then going, oh hey, you're just getting used to this, let's go play Cyberpunk, right? So that's how baseball is going. Baseball will slot in between, hockey will slot in between if there are multiple slots that need to be filled. But yeah, let's get into this episode and stop
What if Stellar Bay's engineer
talking about
named your
things.
cane machine?
I don't rightly know. That'd have been Esther, I think. I'd ask him. But
Wonder what happens if I just
machine once.
kill Sandra.
Could I get another advantage?
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can
I'm really tempted just to
32%
kill this
cost
guy.
savings not
I don't like
hasten
you.
the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me. Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Oh. I suppose that means you aren't here for the salt tuna.
No.
Yes, that's it. Channel your anger. I only wish I could do the same.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments. I had hoped
I can
that
tell
livening
you
up
wouldn't
our
be good
advertisements with
athletically.
enticing figures would draw the other
You know,
corporations back to
you
our
don't seem like a
bosom,
Barbie
but
boy.
it seems we're back to the drawing board. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now.
So-called is right. We've got our hazards, but we're still here, damn it. The board took off without so much as a thought for the folks left behind.
I don't... Dang it, Captain, that's not right. Folks on Monarch shouldn't have to suffer just because the board says so.
Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious. Yes, freedom is a tempting ideal, but a rather costly paramour.
Indeed. Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
A lot of good that'll do. They'll just find another reason to turn tail and abandon you.
Not if we secure the proper safeguards first.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry.
Oh,
The plan
data
she
entry's
refers
fun,
to
though.
is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
Yeah,
Not
I
long,
should ask
but
that
the
question.
devil is always in the details. And the salient detail here is a Bolt 52 cartridge. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting with the Bolt 52, we won't need to advertise anymore. We can stop our transmissions altogether.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance. In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in, these days it's overrun with marauders and raptidons. Do be careful. I've lost more than a few people to marauders and raptidons out there. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands. What can I do for you?
Nah. Well, it's a Stellar Bay. I was trying to see if, Stabby, I was gonna call it. Stabby. I kind of understand his problem, okay. He's still a douchebag. Not a big fan of him. But I guess he can live. He's not that bad. He's, you know, cares about his numbers and everything like that. I do like the Iconoclasts better. Even though they are a silly fucking cult, but, you know. I'd rather drink the Kool-Aid if I have to make a choice between the two. Rizzo Spectrum! Come on. Come on. Let's show the Spectrum vodka, not all the time. Okay, so how far do we gotta go? How far do we go? Oh, not that far. Okay, cool.
Whew. Smells like those old Sundays when we'd unload salt tuna shipments at the cannery.
You'll get used to it. Give it 10 or 15 years.
Here they come!
Nice.
Nice hit! Perfection!
Just take our time here. Holy shit, this is where we came in and we're struggling. We were just running past folks because we couldn't even think of, like, killing them. That feels good. I will say, that feels good. That's what I like about these games like RPGs, where you grow and get better. Shut up, buddy. I will... Boom. 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 Yoka's freaking boss. Shut up. I bet you wish you didn't wake up today. I bet you wish you didn't wake up today and have to put up with being shot. But you're dumb and I don't like you. Got you. Got you. Got you. You. Okay, this is where we need to go. Okay. What's up? How's it going? Anything fun in here? I see. A lot of ammo on it. Oh, those are cigarettes. I don't want cigarettes. I don't smoke, thank you very much. Oh. Bypass shop. Bit cartridge, bit cartridge. Ooh. That's nice.
Hello? Hello? I hear boots out there. Wait, can I ask for boots?
No.
Get away! Thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. The Meta Queen showed up. Then Raptidon, who's a void-blasted mess. I ran in here and, now the door's locked. Little help? It's easier than it sounds, alright? Next time you get chased by Raptidons, you let me know the rationality of your decisions.
Fair enough. Okay.
Rude? I'll have you know I can go for whole days without a snack. I'll be here if you change your mind, on account of I can't do anything else.
How do you get locked in? It's up here. Nothing up here?
Oh hey, you want to help a girl out?
You're a girl?
Phew. Thanks, lady. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got munched. So look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat belly. Gross. Sure. Beats not answering questions. Huxley. I'm an iconoclast runner. The iconoclast runner. Fastest we've got. Ain't a raptidon on this void.
Isn't that the guy with...
Sorry. Put me in a tiny room like this and I'm liable to flip. Not keen on tight spaces, you know? Probably. I don't know. When I try to read things, my mind gets to wandering about all the things I could be doing instead. My buddy locked me in here. I told you that. It was for my safekeeping, on account of raptidons wanting to munch on my head. But, I mean, okay, yes, fine. I get myself into sticky situations. It's just part of the life, all right? Sometimes you gotta hide in a trash can so you don't get eaten by monsters. Suit yourself, lady. Get me out of here!
Okay, so there's... Raptidon to kill. Basic. Why can't I get around that? So we are going to be killing that Raptidon. But we will do it in the next episode. Don't forget to drop a like if you're enjoying what you're seeing. Like I said, leave a comment. And subscribe for more of the Outer Worlds action. This is Too Many Riffs. I will see you in the next episode.